Of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Chicago State University certificate presented to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's legal team on Monday. The documents released include Tinubu's admission records and a letter dated June 27, 2022, confirming that Tinubu attended the university from August 1977 to June 1979 and majored in accounting. The letter also affirmed that Tinubu was awarded a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration with honors on June 22, 1979. CSU also granted 3 of Atiku's 4 requests, including copies of 7 different certificates for the Bachelor of Science degree it issued in 1979, but was, however, unable to locate a copy of the original diploma it prepared for Tinubu in 1979. The documents went viral on social media, with supporters of Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu sharing their opinion. Let's take some tweets. Now, this is from SAN Festus Keyamo. He wrote, "It is now obvious that the loss of Atiku Abubakar at the last polls hurt him deeply more than all his previous losses put together. It has since sent him spinning like a drunkard, lashing out to hold on to every single straw that resembles a lifeline. This is bad for his health. He should accept that his game is over, as the Chicago State University responses have shown, and retire peacefully to his famed abode. Those around him have a role to play in this." Well, CSU also confirmed that Tinubu graduated from Government College, Lagos. Let's take this reaction from Babatunde Gbadamosi. He was a former Lagos State gubernatorial candidate, correct? Well, all right, he wrote, "I attended GCL from 1978 to 1981. My auntie was the vice principal for at least one of those years. I can confirm that I witnessed the graduation of the first set in 1979. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was definitely not among them. By pure coincidence, the late Jide Tinubu was my classmate at Lagos State School of Basic Studies. I could not possibly have been just 4 years the junior of his father in secondary school, could I?" Well, David Hude in response also wrote, "Also, Government College Lagos was founded in 1974. So whoever claimed to have graduated from there in 1970 was clearly lying. I reported all of this since November, by the way." Well, another Twitter user posted a video of Tinubu where he boasted that he was one of the most recruited students at the university with the caption, "We'll show them our first-class degree. There's nothing to hide." Let's take a look.
I was one of those most recruited graduates of my university, multiple honors, first-class degree. I have the reference point. Those people are there. People have nothing to offer but questions and creating doubt.
All right, Rufai, yesterday we saw Peter Obi flaunting his credentials. Now we see Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I mean, Chicago State University did confirm that he graduated with honors. I guess this puts that story to rest, but I think that the main issue was the fact that they were able to provide 7 different certificates that were issued in 1979 and were unable to issue President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate.
So, I mean, there's a lot of narrative, so the discrepancy, just go on with the release. Southwest College, for instance, it shows that the person that did this in South was a female. The academic record shows variations in the date of birth. Either so the date was 1952, now we're seeing 1954. And it just goes on and on. For instance, look at the one they talked about, the college in that he graduated in 1970, and the Lagos College, the Government College Lagos was not even founded in 1970. And, so much discrepancies as regards, all of this process. But it's a reflection of the kind of society, hence my point again about morality for the Upton time. It's a reflection of the kind of society we built. We can use legalese and say, okay, the technicalities of the matter and all of that. But at a time like this is what we're dealing with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And you see, this is even more important than any other issue of poverty going on. Because you see, the person that wants to solve the problems of the country, he must at least clear every encumbrance on his path first. Before we talk about the issue of poverty this is a pertinent national issue.
I know.
And this is an issue that rubs off on all of us.
It will be in the news. Also, Donald Trump is facing charges of fraud
and all
it's
of that.
making all the headlines.
Because the nation, the outlook of a nation is first reflected in the leadership of the nation.
Well, all right. Dr. Abati, I heard you earlier talk about Tinubu's certificates. You said that CSU cannot provide what they do not have. I also have that issue, the fact that they were able to provide 7 different certificates under the same, curriculum, the business administration, but couldn't provide Tinubu's certificate. So that was a conversation.
Tinubu had previously said that he lost his certificate.
No, I meant CSU providing it, not Tinubu. Yes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Right.
The original. Talked about the original. In any case, the issue that we're dealing with is discovery for use, for legal purpose in a foreign jurisdiction. Right. That's the main issue before us. If there are smoking guns in what has been provided by the Chicago State University, that's the job of the lawyers, counsel to Waziri Atiku Abubakar to pursue those smoking guns and see what they can do with it. If they are unable to pursue those smoking guns, you will see they will be accused of having gone on a frolic, of their own. But that's just it. The rest is just partisanship and sentiments.
Well, a lot of
that is the issue, before us at the moment.
Absolutely.
What is the material effect with regard to the presidential election?
Right.
What lessons can we learn from this?
Right.
What reforms can follow as a result of lessons learned?
Right.
That's the substance, not sentiments.
Well, the story will continue.
If I happen to become a president of a country tomorrow, I am very, very sure that almost 100 of my classmates, both my classmates in the primary schools and the one in the secondary, and even the one down to the university level, they will all come out to declare their support, to identify themselves with me as their fellow classmates during the school days. So this brought me to this question now. Nigerians, have you ever asked yourself questions? Why is it that during all this certificate saga that is going on surrounding the so-called president of the country, no single person, I repeat, no single person have come out to stand a witness as his classmate, at least to help us clear the doubt? No single person have come out. Is it possible that all his classmates during his school days down to the university level have all died? It's not possible. It's not possible. I'm very, very sure that somebody is hiding a cockroach under the cupboard. I'm very, very sure. And it pains me that this man is just disgracing the whole country. We are saying that Nigerians is even messed up already. The country is already messed up. And we have been praying that God should have given us someone that is going to at least come in and at least remove 20% of the shame. No. The corrupt system already brought in someone that now came and pushed us into the lagoon. That is what we are facing now. Look at the kind of news coming out surrounding a whole president. Right from the time of campaign, you ask this man, what is your source of income? He will tell you, forget about that. And this same unquestionable character surrounded him down to the day he was declared the president of the country. INEC declared him president. It was questioned. Okay, now they took him to the court to question his credibility of winning the election. The same thing happened in the judiciary. The judiciary started saying all sorts of things that is even against the constitution, and later they declared him the winner. Now the university he claimed that he graduated from now have now told us that the certificate he used in contesting for the election is not real. It is forged. And you know what pains me a lot is that the followers of this man are so deaf and dumb. As in, I don't want to know if I don't know if I will call it hate, tribalism, or is it that they don't even like telling themselves the truth, or they like the country, the way the country is going. I don't know. Otherwise, why will you be standing for this man? The same Nigerians who just finished protesting for Mohbad, for justice for Mohbad a few days ago, the same people who are calling for Naira Marley to be arrested for bullying Mohbad, is now the same people trying to defend a man who is bullying the whole country with fake certificate. The same people that say that Mmesoma should be arrested for certificate forgery a few months back are still the same people now that are coming out now to stand in solidarity and in support of a man whose certificate is being questioned and no classmate is anywhere to defend him. This country is a very, very funny country.